Hi, I'm stacietaylorcima, and this is my Klipfolio API Helper project. So, my company recently switched to Klipfolio as a reporting tool, and we needed an efficient way to create more than 150 clients. So, I wrote a very simple Ruby script to help automate as much of the process as possible. So, I'm going to quickly walk you through my code, and then I'm going to execute the script and show you how it applies in the Klipfolio app. So, I'm using the Ruby gems HTTP party and JSON here. And when I initialize this class, we're passing through your Klipfolio username and password so that we can use HTTP Party's basic auth as we're making API requests. On this instance of the class that we create, we're going to run the import from CSV method, which is parsing through a CSV that has your client's name, Facebook page ID, and Twitter handle. And it's using those values to call the create client method. The create client method is sending an HTTP request to Klipfolio to create a client using the name that's found on the CSV. And the rest of these values are hard-coded for our specific use case. So if you're customizing this script, you're going to want to check out their documentation to figure out what you need these to be for your specific scenario. When we create that client, Klipfolio sends us back a response that has the client's Klipfolio ID. And we need to extract that so that we can pass it through the rest of these methods that help us customize the client. Then we have the update resources method, which we're calling from up here. And that's telling Klipfolio that we want each client to have one dashboard. We have our update features method, which is telling Klipfolio's API that we need the following features enabled for each client: public dashboards, published dashboards, downloadable reports, and scheduled emails. Again, customize this if you're creating your own clients and use whatever attributes you'd like. Update company properties method is setting company properties for the Facebook page ID and the Twitter handle in each client, and it's getting these from the CSV. The reason this is important is because we've created a reporting dashboard template that we want to apply to each of our clients, and by setting these company properties, we're ensuring that when that dashboard gets applied to each client, they're getting unique values that reflect their specific social media. Then we're creating a group in the create group method. And this is essentially just making it efficient for us to share the dashboard with each of our users when we go add them in the future. And our last method is the share dashboard method. And what that's doing is it's sharing that dashboard template that we've created in our parent account with each of the clients we create. And in the URL here, I have our specific dashboard ID. So again, if you're customizing this, use your dashboard ID or create a variable that will use whatever dashboard ID you need. So let's run the script. You're going to want to open your terminal and navigate to the lib directory. You're going to open up IRB. Then you're going to require your script. And then you're going to create a new instance of this class, and we're going to call it client. And whenever we're doing that, again, we're initializing it with our username and password for Klipfolio so that we can authenticate our requests. So once we have that all set up, you can call the first method, which, as you saw in the code, chains the rest of them, import from CSV. And you're passing through the CSV that contains all of the information. Here we're just doing one for this test case, but essentially you could have as many as you need here. So after you make the call, you can see that it was all successful, and I've used a bunch of put statements so that you can see where things are breaking if they are. So the client was created successfully, resources were updated, features were updated, Facebook page ID and Twitter handles were saved, the group was created, and then the dashboard template was successfully shared. So now let's take a look at what this all looks like in Klipfolio. When you open Klipfolio, here you're looking at the dashboard template that we've created that we want to apply to all of our other clients. When you go to clients, you're going to see that client that we just created. And if you click here, you'll be able to see a lot of the attributes we set. We set it to active. We said we need one dashboard and 5 users, and then we've enabled 4 different features here, which if you edit, you'll see all 4 are reflected. And if we go back out of here and we actually log into the client's account as an admin, we can see the rest. We're going to add that dashboard to their active dashboards. This is the dashboard we created. And when this loads, it should reflect the Facebook ID for 25 degrees, which will make 25 degrees appear here in the title, as it does. These are all data sources that are configured specifically to pull that ID. And then the Twitter handle of 25 degrees is what's used in these dynamic data sources to pull specifically 25 degrees as information. When we go to users, this is where we'll see the group that we created. When I go to add my clients in the future, I'll say test, test, test. And then whenever I select their membership, I'm going to select that group that we created in the script. And that's it. That's the base of what the script can do. There are other things that we'll have to do just based on our specific process later on, but this gives us a really good start and saves us a lot of time. If you want to see some of the specifics of how much time it saved us and what it helped us do, you can check me out on Medium. I've created a blog post on this that you can read more of the details. So let me know if you have any questions. If you want to customize this script and you need a little bit of help, let me know, and we will take care of business.